I was just looking up like habits of, billionaires and successful people. Each one, the habits will probably change person to person, but each one read books.
Each one read
each
books.
one had that. So I said, I got to start reading books.
And you know what?
Reading books.
What up, though? It's me, Stu, and you are tuned into the Stewe Show, man. I got the legendary Payroll in the building.
What's going on,
How you
brother?
feeling, man?
Can't complain, man.
Yes, sir, man.
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. It's such
sure.
a blessing to have you in the building because, I was just looking back at old footage and old interviews, and, man, you were definitely a big role model for me as I was coming up in the game with my hustle and, putting things in motion, man. So I just want to say thank
Appreciate
you for
that, man.
hopping on the podcast.
For sure, man. I just got to do that.
Yes, sir.
Got to. Got
What's
to
been going on, man?
Hustling, just grinding, man. I just dropped a movie. Just did a concert, booked myself. It was a success, you know what I'm saying? The merch, family, just balancing it all out, you know what I'm saying?
How was the movie, man?
The movie, what, like the game or?
Yeah, no, I'm talking, the movie you just dropped.
Yeah. It hit #1 on Tubi. Who Killed Terrence Brown?
Who Killed Terrence Brown? I was going to say, that's what, yes, sir.
Yeah, starring Rose Spit, Lil Blade, my man's Kills, Ray Nathan, we all put it together. Yeah, it was a success, but we didn't have some duds too. You feel me?
Talk about that space, man, because I remember even first seeing you debut in the movie spaces with Moolah.
Yeah,
and in those times, and you were going crazy then. So talk about coming back in that space as well with this.
Well, with this, I'm behind the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not in the movie.
Right.
I'm in the scene in a restaurant. I'm just in the back. well, Moolah, I was in front of the camera, but that was really for Moolah. You know what I'm saying? I got a good relationship with Moolah Films. I came up with them. So, they did McGraw Ave and all of that, and I wanted to be part of it. They threw me in there. But I never was pursuing acting. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing I'm trying to get into and be a Tubi king or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't for me. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shout out to Moolah, shout out to Joe, man.
Moolah, man.
For real.
My dog, Southwest.
When it comes to the back end of being a part of the movie scene, describe that to me, because you are a chill guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What made you want to get in on the back end, and then what role were you playing within it?
I'm like the executive producer, but I also come to the table and come with ideas or an idea I got for a movie, and we'll just bounce around ideas. But I don't know. I was really into movies before music. You know what I'm saying? When I was a little kid, my mama bought me a camcorder. I used to make my own movies with my action figures and shit. And I'm like, I'm going to grow up and be a movie director. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, how it be when you're a kid. You get older, you get into other things. But, yeah, that was my first love for real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I never wanted to be an actor. I always wanted to be behind it, creating. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stress on dudes that act. Man, kudos to y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work that come with that.
And it's hard to get out of certain roles in certain instances. I always say Harry Potter. I can't even look at the guy who playing Harry Potter and anything else and not think of Harry Potter. And I want to appreciate his acting.
How dude that played Debo.
You can't unsee it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can't unsee it. You know what I'm saying?
I just remember you was in McGraw.
I was in McGraw. They killed me. They killed me in episode 5. I was.
You was a slime ball.
I was, man.
I
enjoy the movies too. I enjoy the acting, and I also enjoy, the back end of it as well and putting it together. But it's a lot of work.
A lot of work, man. And that's kind of where I was like, yeah, this shit ain't for me. Because it's eating up my whole day. You know what I'm saying? I'm missing money. I'm missing all types of shit. And I'm just like, nah, this ain't for me, man. You know what I'm saying? But I've been in my share movie. I've been in the Cheddar Boys movie. McGraw Ave, H Block, probably more than that. You know what I'm saying? But I usually just try to do a little cameo and get the fuck on. You know. But they'd grab me and be like,
"Did you like the back end of it?"
I love it. Yeah, I love it. You know, I love to create. I love to sit back, create, and watch it, you know, come into fruition. You know what I'm saying? Watch how it look, you know, and critique shit. That's just kind of something I've always been naturally good at, you know.
What do you, they used to say, when you look at things and you start critiquing it, you should probably be involved in it. Like if you're heavily critiquing it, you should probably, it's a sign that you should get involved within it.
I don't know, man.
That's what they say. They say if you can like, break things apart, if you're able to be like, no, he should have went this way. He should have put this here. And I know that the crowd would have responded to it better. If you can almost see that visual in your head, they say that usually you should try to start leaning into that space and seeing what you can do.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I just be knowing how something's supposed to turn out. You know, or how it's supposed to look. Like, nah, that don't look right. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, he don't fit that role. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of born with that sight. That gift, that like, discernment. You know, like I can come up with an idea and I know who need to carry it out. You know what I'm saying? I was just born with that, and I always been like a behind the scenes type of dude. You know, like I don't like attention. I don't like being on Front Street. The rap shit just kind of grabbed me. You know, and I had to play my role. I had to play my position and keep it going. But if it was up to me, I would have stayed kind of in the back, you know what I'm saying, and been about somebody else, and I would have just handled the business.
What is Payroll's favorite movie? Like, who do you feel did a good job as far as like the production, the storyline, something that really stuck with you?
You talking about Detroit shit or just?
No, it could be anything.
My favorite movie, man, Sicario. Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies. About a Mexican drug cartel and the DEA agent. It just looked cold, you know, like it was like the first of its time to me. Like the music, the scoring and just the way it looked and it just felt different, you know what I'm saying? It's a big movie. It's on Netflix right now, so y'all ain't watched it, go check it out. But Sicario for sure. It was just like a piece of art, you know what I'm saying? Real, the shots and all of that, you know, dope movie. Yeah.
Speaking again, you know, like almost pulled into the music. You just had the concert, like you were saying. You booked yourself. Tell me about that experience, because I saw you got a lot of support with that.
Yeah, sold out. Yeah, sold out. You know, it's crazy with that. I just thought of like, what's the most uncomfortable shit I could do?
You know what? That's so golden. You don't understand how golden that is, man, because that's what everybody is running away from, bro.
I try to go towards it.
If you can go towards it, you breaking the code. If y'all didn't crack the code, if y'all haven't cracked the code yet, I don't know which camera. If y'all ain't cracked the code yet, start running to what's uncomfortable, bro. I'm so glad you said that.
For sure.
That's big.
But yeah, I was just like, you know, like I've been in the game for a while, so it becomes just repetitive. Like it's not as exciting as it used to be. So I just try to find new shit I haven't done, and I'm just like, man,
has to be hard.
Yeah. I'm just like, what's something I just absolutely don't want to fucking do?
Yeah,
that I know I gotta do.
Yeah,
I'm like, I've never really been on stage by myself. You know, it's always a bunch of niggas with me.
Yeah,
you know, niggas probably got his arm around me smoking a blunt while rapping my verse. And I've never talked like that. I always do my show, run through the song,
do your thing, and dip.
I've never talked to a crowd like that, you know, in silence.
Yeah.
And I said, fuck it, I'm gonna do all that shit. And before I could even talk myself out of it mentally, I just booked it and was like, I'm in it now. You know, so now I gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
And it ended up being a success, and it felt good, like to just an idea, and it was, you know, it turned into that.
Brought it to life.
Yeah, people loved it. Yeah.
What was one of the biggest struggles with that?
Really wasn't no struggle. It was just probably the nervousness of, you know, like, damn, I gotta go be uncomfortable. I gotta talk about my life on stage. I never done this shit. I never, you know, been just talking to a crowd and everybody's silent listening. I've rapped on stage, but it's not the same as public speaking.
It's not, yeah.
You know, I'm kind of scared of that shit, like just
That's
public
real.
speaking. You know what I'm saying? But once I did it, it's like, nah, I done grew. Nah, it ain't nothing. You know, I can do that shit any day now. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
fire.
I got over my
You
fear.
about to just start popping up
Yeah,
payroll public speaking.
With the earpiece.
Yeah.
You know? Point motherfuckers out. Like, you bullshit, ain't you?
I love that, man. I love that.
Show.
When it comes to bringing things to life, you know, what is one of the biggest things you were able to take from your brain and then see in reality?
This rap shit. This rap shit. Yeah. You know, since middle school, elementary school, like rap kind of just, the vision of me being a rapper and a rap group just came to me, just popped up. I didn't grow up like caring about rap like that, but it just kind of just hit me.
Yeah.
And I started studying the game without even knowing I'm studying it. You know what I'm saying? And I just always had this vision of like me in a group and we on TV, we doing this and that and all of that. And to see it come to life, I'm like, damn, you know, like the power of your thoughts is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think negative shit. I don't talk negative. I don't talk defeated, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I speak positivity. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that ain't gonna work. What if this? Nah, this shit can work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
They don't even say that.
Yeah.
You thinking that you already done lost.
You already done
You know
lost.
what I'm saying? And if you lose, so what? Fuck it.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Get up and do it again.
You learn something. Shit, you learn something from it.
Bro, I feel like people get knocked down and they don't get up. And sometimes people live their life on the ground.
Yeah, you gotta get up. You gonna get knocked down. That's part of life.
It's part of life.
Part of life.
You should almost start falling in love with the act of getting up.
For sure.
Because it gets easier and easier every time.
You gotta know you growing.
You stop falling. Yeah, you gotta know
you gotta know like something great about to happen.
Facts.
When you on your knuckles, shit going bad, and you trying, and shit just not working, something big about to happen. Something great about to happen.
How do you maintain that? I feel like everybody got their different ways. For me, I think one of the biggest ways is the gym. But I feel like it's hard to sometimes maintain that because life comes in waves. There be things that be out of your control. We've lost people.
Yeah.
You know, we go through different things at home. How do you maintain that energy? How does payroll maintain that energy?
I don't know, man. I can't say like it's a specific thing I do that bring me back.
Yeah.
But it's
collective of
you know, I might hit the sauna. I might.
I know that's right.
You know, of course, work out. You know, man, go for a long walk without my phone.
Detached.
Yeah, get around good people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I read too. I read a lot of books. You know what I'm saying? And
ain't reading, Pay.
Yeah, you gotta read. It's game in the books. It's game in the motherfucking books. Read them books.
It is, man. Yeah. What do you feel like is one of your favorite books?
I don't really have a favorite like that. What is it called?
Or just anything that's moved you?
The Secret Minds of Millionaires. I think that's what it's called.
I have that. I was gifted that.
Yeah, it's one of them books you gotta like. You gotta keep getting up in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just read it one time.
You gotta read it a few.
Yeah, you're gonna have to read it a few times, probably twice a year or something, so you can get the principles up in you, because it's just teaching you like about wealth and how money flow, and how you damn near gotta damn near check yourself to get certain money. Yeah. Just your energy probably running money away. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the way you treat a person that got money might be the reason why you ain't got no money. You treating people that got money like shit. You hating on them, you know, and you want some money? Like, it's kind of talking about that type of shit. So, yeah, it's a good book, man. I send it to you. It's an audio book.
Yeah, I gotta check that out.
Cause I be on the audio book shit.
Me too. I like to read physically sometimes if I'm on a little flight, or like I might go to the park or something like that. Maybe just trying to lock in with, you know, secluding myself. But when I'm at the gym, when I'm in the car, that type of things, I like to put on a book. Yeah, yeah. I ride around listening to audio books. I'm working out, listening to an audio book. Going for walks, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's just, at first it was like,
man, this shit's so boring.
Yeah,
you know,
for
when
real.
I first started reading
Yeah.
books, but I was just looking up like habits of, you know, billionaires and successful people. Each one, you know, the habits will probably change person to person, but each one read books.
Each one
You know,
read
each
books.
one had that. So I
Yes.
said, I gotta start reading books.
And you
Started
know what?
reading books.
I think that it's so much power in books, and books started really hitting me without knowing it. I used to read, and like you said, it used to be a little bit boring, but as I've gotten older, I started noticing that I was really programming my brain and almost like my subconscious,
Yeah.
because I would start doing things that I would read in the books,
Yeah.
or I would start identifying situations that I might have read, and it started having me move different to the point where I'd look up and be like, well, where did this come from?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, man, it was the book I read.
For sure.
And I would just notice how downloading that information was starting to actually show up in my execution.
Yeah, it's giving you another file cabinet on what to do in a
I
certain
like that.
situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you might have something might pop up and you naturally just like, I don't know,
I can pull this file.
blow a shit out.
Right.
You know, that's what your mind go. But you read a book and you like, all right, brother, you got it. You
Right,
know what
right.
saying?
I'm
Like,
able to pull this different file and
you got
take
a
different route.
different tactic. You know,
Yeah.
that's really what books do.
I like that,
You
bro.
know, like you get some money.
Yeah.
Your normal mind might be like, shit, go blow it. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, go grab some jewelry, grab some clothes. But once you learn what to do with money, now your mind working different. When you get some
Man,
money.
what are we supposed to do with the money, Pay? Everybody wants to know what they supposed
I
to
ain't
do with
gonna
the
lie,
money.
like I just know that the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like I got it mastered.
yes.
I'm still figuring shit out.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
1000%.
Yeah, I fuck money up and make it back and fuck it up and all that. That's how you learn.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But I know one thing, you ain't supposed to just save it all.
Right.
Life gonna eat that shit up.
Right.
You gotta make it work.
Right. It's got to work for you.
Yeah,
It's got
gotta work for you.
It's got to be working while you working.
Yeah, I used to be like, I'm gonna stack my money.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't buying shit. I'm saving my money. Man, life will come eat that shit up.
All the
Yeah,
way.
you gotta tie your money up into stuff that's gonna pay you. That'll just squeeze a little bit of money out. You know what I'm saying? And monthly, weekly, however it come out. And that's how you get successful. You gotta bring your overhead down. You know what I'm saying? Gotta then live below your means, which is hard. You know, that shit is hard to do.
It is.
Especially when that sun come out.
Oh man,
You know
when
what I'm
that
saying?
sun come out, bro.
The sun
it be
come out, everybody wanna
strategy,
shine.
the plans, all out the window. It'd be
Yeah.
like,
you like, fuck that.
I'm gonna start next week. I'm gonna start next week. I had to start next week summer. It was every week. I was just gonna start
the best
next
of
week.
us have, man.
Man, you know, and
For sure.
it's hard to stay focused, bro. It definitely is.
It's
and,
a job.
It's a job.
It's a job. A lot of distractions out there.
Yes, man.
A lot of bullshit.
I asked you in an interview like about 7 years ago. I was watching some of our old content, and you were like, "Man, Detroit is a place where you can get distracted."
Yeah.
You know, it could be some bullshit over here, some bullshit over there. Like,
Yeah.
one of my biggest things I'm trying to do, and what I'm trying to get, you know, the people around me to do, is stay focused on the goal. You know what I'm saying? You stay focused on the goal. You know, I see it. I see it with everything that you have going on.
I've had my distractions, my share of distractions, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I come from, you know, I'm from Finkel Ave. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't taught none of this shit growing up. This shit wasn't even cool. Reading books and taking care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas not doing that. So I had to unlearn a lot of shit
Relearn.
and learn shit that I guess was applied to where I was trying to go in life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got a lot of examples out there. Like, you got to look at what a motherfucker doing with their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we all a little older, so you can kind of see results now.
Yeah, you can.
Like, you know, your choices got you here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't need to be listening to you.
Yeah.
You know, and your point really, you shouldn't even be talking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
you ain't lying.
you know,
I can't hear you.
Yeah, you
Some
shouldn't
people I
even
just-
be.
Yeah, I can't. I've just toned out. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, I can't even hear you because it's this quote, and I've been living by this quote. It's like, don't listen to the people closest to you, because sometimes they be close to you.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They be close to you sometimes. Don't listen to the people closest to you. Listen to the people closest to where you want to be.
That's a hard quote.
And I was like, damn.
That's a hard quote.
Because I've listened to people trying to tell me how they make $1 million. You hear me? And they ain't never seen 500,000, much more 200,000. Some of y'all, I don't know if y'all seen 100,000 cash,
it's
liquid,
always
ready to access.
It's always a motherfucker that ain't got their shit together trying to tell somebody else, like, not even tell somebody else what they should be doing. It's like tearing a motherfucker down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just tearing people. Like, successful people don't do that. Like, people that's trying to do shit, they don't do that. That's somebody that ain't got shit going on. That motherfucker needs to just be muted.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I feel like their doubts be a reflection of their own selves. Their doubts be their own fears.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like why they wouldn't do it. Everything they telling you why you shouldn't do it or you can't do it, I feel like be a reflection of their own thoughts about themselves.
Yeah, and you got dudes that's just haters. They try to uncool some shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you shouldn't wear them type of shoes. Them weak ass shoes, man. You can't buy them.
Facts.
And you trying to make them,
Facts.
you know,
trying
uncool.
to make them weak, yeah.
Like, nah, man.
They did that a lot.
My mental so strong, you can't even get in my ear about shit like that. You know, but I see it go on all the time,
man.
You
Can't afford this pair of shoes, but you want to comment on how big my Balenciagas are.
Yeah,
I see.
It's all the time, man.
How about family, man? Of course, like, you know, for those who are out there hustling, you know, it's hard to balance that with family, and I feel like you've definitely, you know, show the world balance when it comes to your girl and your kids, and I feel like you do a good job of that.
Oh yeah, you know, but that come from us all being on one page, you know, like me, my mama, my kids, my girl, like they all understand what it is I do and how I'm just cut. I'm not really a lay around type of dude like that. You know, I am a homebody, but it's after the business is handled.
I know that's right.
You know, I'm not really just in the clubs after the business is handled like that. Like, I've been there and done that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen what it got me, so I'm kind of falling back from that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, family, like, and my family is hustlers. Everybody is hustlers. You know what I'm saying? So they get it. You know? So yeah, as long as we on one page, that give you the room to build. You know, especially your girl get it.
Man, how awesome is it to see like your girl flourish as well? Like, you're your own person, you got your own thing going on, but you know, your girl is also a hustler and you know, also has a lot of motion about herself as well. Like, how has that journey been?
Man, great. You know what I'm saying? I be pushing her.
I know that's
right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you
gotta do this, you gotta do that, and do more of this, do that, and you know what I'm saying? I push her to do some great shit that she probably uncomfortable with. Yeah. And I'll be like, nah, you gotta be uncomfortable. You just seen uncomfortable shit I did. It's your turn to be uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? So she appreciated and she moved forward. And to me, that's what's important. Like pushing each other to grow. You know, so y'all can grow together. It ain't like one person growing and one ain't. Yeah. That shit ain't gonna end well. Man, you know what I'm saying?
It doesn't. Or growing this way and you growing that way.
Yeah, even mentally. You know what I'm saying? Not even career wise, just mentally. Like, you still on some little kid shit, and I'm on this. You know what I'm saying? That's always been a problem. So yeah, you gotta pour into your woman.
Got to, man.
Got to.
And I've always admired, you know, you speak about that a lot in the music, you know, and I might have even played it in the car trying to just get the message across. You know what I'm saying? Without saying it.
You gotta verbally say it.
You gotta, yeah, you're right. And I've gotten to that point, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm older now, but in these previous times, man, playing the music, it's like you used to say things like, you know, we not doing Roof Chris right now.
Yeah.
We stacking right now. We putting the money to work for us right now, so we can go get Roof Chris whenever we want.
For sure.
And I feel like a lot of men don't understand that when even picking a mate Is this the girl that if you stop buying the roof crest, if you stop buying these expensive dinners, if you don't show up with the purse, if you don't show up with the watch or the chain or whatever the case may be, or the trips, will she stand with you in the hustle?
Yeah.
It's a very transactional time right now with the women.
Yeah. It's boy, that's
For real.
that's like it go two ways to me. It's like if your girl is like, okay, you can't buy me X, Y, and Z, I ain't fucking with you. That ain't the girl for you.
Ain't the girl
for sure. It ain't the girl for you. But also, she gotta know what type of dude you is.
Yeah.
If you saying out your mouth, we're chilling right now, we ain't doing X, Y, and Z, she gotta know shit about to be popping in a minute.
Yeah.
If he's buckling down.
Yeah, facts.
We about to go forward like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But if you a bullshit nigga, it's like, here this nigga go with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you
it's
right.
like, you always on some bullshit.
It got to be
You
some
know what I'm
pride. You
saying?
got to show and prove.
Yeah, man.
If you locking down that, now that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
That's fair.
Because it is some guys that try to talk that yeah, we gon' and they gambling,
You out in the club every night.
still buying an
and-
ounce.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Still taking
saying?
care of their
You
vices.
wearing your man's jewelry, trying to
Oh,
look like
man.
this and that. Then you
Wanna
come
post
home
on-
like,
yeah,
I know
yeah.
your birthday coming up, but look, we gonna buckle down. Nah.
Yeah, what
You out here bullshit.
Yeah, what was all that when you was popping bottles at the Panty?
Yeah. But if she know you handle your business and you like, look, you know, we shit a little tight right now.
Yeah.
We gotta whoop whoop. And then in a month or two we gonna be straight, or however long it take. You know what I'm saying? She'll understand that if you a real go-getter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She know it's just sacrifice time.
Yeah,
But the girl gotta be cut for that. You know, all girls ain't cut for that shit.
you ain't lying.
This shit is like
And sometimes
Uber
you
Eats.
can't fix them, fellas. Sometimes you can't fix them.
Ah,
It's
nah.
It's okay. It's okay. She might just not have been that.
You gotta fuck with what you see, man.
Yeah.
Not what she could be, man. You
Man,
know?
you guys have made, beautiful children. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talk about that, being the father. Of course, like, you cracking the code. I can only imagine. I'm not a father yet, but I can only imagine talking to my friends who are cracking the code in life and then wanting to make sure that they have that instilled in them amongst this world of, like, so many people who haven't or don't have a care or concern to.
Yeah.
When it comes to the grind, the discipline, and all these other things. Like, talk about being a father and embarking on that journey.
That's probably the best part. You know what I'm saying? Being a father. Like, my son is 14 now, so me and him
He
damn
grew
near
fast,
like
man.
yeah, Juju grew up fast. We damn near like partners.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
hard. That's
saying?
hard.
Like, we be going for walks. He telling me
Yeah.
about his girl problems.
Yeah.
And I'm giving him game, and
Yeah.
and like that's like the highlight of my day.
That's
You know what
fire,
I'm saying?
bro.
Like, he want to get money, and he running my merch thing now, and I'm just watching how he save money. I'm talking to him about his friends, what to look out for, and I'm really but I've been instilling like a lot of man shit in him since he was little kid. And same with my daughter. Like, I teach my daughter, like, be independent, be a boss, and I make her look in the mirror and say,
Yeah.
I'm a boss and I'm
Yeah.
this and I'm that, just so she
Boss
had that,
affirmation.
that confidence.
Yeah.
That's really where I got that song idea from. Like,
Really?
me just always telling her to say that, because she'll wake up in the morning, she probably don't want to go to school or something, and I'll make her look in the mirror and say, I'm a boss, I'm a leader, and then
fire.
she'll be fired up and be ready
Get
to
out.
go to school.
Yeah.
So
That's hard.
that's like, that's the shit that matter. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, to me. Like, my kids, my relationship with my kids. And Juju, like, when he was born, I was young. You know what I'm saying? I want to say 21, 22 or something like that. That just changed my life when he was born. You know what I'm saying? Like, to know I have a kid out here. Like, I had to start really making different moves and looking at life different. Like, before, it was kind of, I take a chance that don't even make sense to be taking this chance.
Yeah.
But fuck it. You know what I'm saying? When I had him, it's like, I can't.
Changes.
Yeah, I can't be moving like that. And I started taking rap way more serious when I
Yeah.
had my son. Like, if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't even took rap serious like that.
That's a big statement.
Yeah.
That's a big.
I always tell them that.
Yeah.
You know, like, man, well, for you, I wouldn't even.
They've been taking
that
it like
shit
this.
serious. You know, like I would have been doing what I was doing. You know, but I got somebody I got to be out here for. Yeah.
If you could give any advice to the fathers, because I feel like, man, your fan base has grown with you. So I feel like there's a lot of guys out there that listen to you that do have families, that maybe have their business or start embarking on their business, you know what I'm saying? That are reaching these levels, you know, in life, not just in, you know, being a rapper or an artist, but as a man, you know what I'm saying?
Man, fans come up to me like, you know how fans approach their favorite rapper or whatever, and they say like, "Oh man, you made me do this, you made me do that." Fans approach me with different shit, like, "You made me marry my girl." You know,
that's a big, like, you know, like that's big.
You made me stack my first 100,000. I started a business. I did this, and or you made me finish college. You made me, you know, spend more time with my son. Yeah. It's like, I'm like, damn, okay, they getting the message.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So that should be big to me. Like, damn, at least they ain't approaching me like, bro, I did 20 fucking years listening to your music. You told me kill that nigga.
That happens,
you know
yeah, for real.
You told me kill a nigga that look at me crazy.
Bro, I feel like they promote that more than the positivity.
Yeah.
Of course, but it's like,
but that's what the masses want to hear, you know what I'm saying? And I could talk that type of talk, cuz you know, I come from where I come from, but it's like I know better now. Right. So I'm not about to tell my fans, the people that listen to me, to go do some shit I know I wouldn't be doing right.
And I feel like you're one of the first of many that are bringing that back, because that's what hip hop was based off of. When you really look at it, in the history of hip hop was really by the black culture to instill the message of unity and movement within our culture, you know what I'm saying, within the times that we were experiencing. And along the way, things like different entities have entered the chat and made it into more of a business, just about the money. And I feel like you're one of the people that stand on, you know, growth. You know, people like Nipsey, I don't even feel like people really appreciated him as much until he passed. We can talk all that shit. We can RP Nip, for sure. People can go take the picture. He got bigger in
when
LA.
He passed.
But some of y'all didn't even know about him before that. Like before him passing, you know, you didn't have any aspirations of going out there to take your pictures and this and that and pay your respect. So,
and Nip was my man. It's like me and Nip had a mutual respect for one another, because the shit we was just talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can listen to my music and be like, that's the nigga that got sense. You know what I'm saying? So he respected that. You know, long live Nip for sure.
I like that, man. I like that. The positivity is a big deal within not only your music but your brand. You know what I'm saying? When you pop out with your girl or your kids and making sure that, you know, you putting that out there in everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? I think we need more of that. You know?
I just be being me though. You know what I'm saying? I don't be like trying to go with a certain move or look like, this gonna look for my brand. You know, but I've been being me this whole time. Even when I was doing like the wilder shit when we was younger, like that was me at that time. But it's like now I'm older, I know better. It's like, I'm not about to tell nobody to go do some dumb shit. I know better than to be doing. That to me, that's like make you a false prophet, damn near. You know what I'm saying? Like, you nigga, you know you ain't doing this shit. You know you not even about doing it, but like you know where that ends, that you preaching out there, and
you got to deal with that.
You know what I'm saying? I think that shit might come back and bite you on your ass somehow, man.
Here or wherever we going after this.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
And I don't in my music, I'm not all preachy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like Dr. Positive. You know, I still talk about what I talk, but it's from a place of positive. You know what I'm saying?
It comes with evolution. And even for the people that are still getting it out the mud, like, talk about going legit. You know,
that's what I'm saying.
Man, let's talk about that. Let's put that on the floor. Let's talk about when you're trying to figure out what to do with the money. You got the money. You had a few experiences. Things are good. It's not supposed to just end there. You don't have to keep risking certain things about your life to continue to live a good life.
That's how you lose, man.
That's how you lose. There are other options to invest. I'm not saying don't do what you got to do to get started.
No.
I'm not saying that.
I never said that.
He never said that. I never said that. You know, we're not saying that, but there comes a time where, you know, you got things to lose, your family, the accolades that you have built up thus far, and there has to become a time of transition. You know what I'm saying? How did you know when to transit? How did you know when to transition?
The signs. I've always been like a person that pay attention to signs. And, you know, you can ask my mama this. Like, I used to come to my mama like, you know, I used to compare both my lives.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, Ma, I did one rap thing this week. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, but this shit's still up here, you know? and I would be so proud to do the one rap thing.
Yeah.
But it got to the point where now I'm doing 2 rap things a week. Then it got to the point I'm doing 3 rap things a day. And now I'm getting more famous. You know what I'm saying? Now people seeing me and recognizing me, people approaching me like, yo, bro, you whoop whoop. And I'm like, hell no. Why?
Right.
You my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
They be like, you Payroll? No, I'm not. Why?
Yeah, for real.
You my favorite rapper. Okay, so I'm still trying to do my 1-2 step or whatever, but now everybody sees me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, nah, this shit can't go on. You know what I'm saying? So that plus me having a son just, it made me have to go with this way. Like, I can't go back to doing this shit. Everybody know who the fuck I am now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? First, I could be in the shadows and be on the block chilling and, you know, nobody see me. But the rap shit made it to where, plus the shit I'm talking on the goddamn song. Right. I'm talking in so much detail that if you don't even know me, you can just hear the shit I'm talking like.
And start piecing little things.
That motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? You know what the fuck he talking about.
Yeah.
So you already viewing me a certain way when you see me just off the music. Like, oh, you the dude be selling woo woo. And it's like, just... the worlds don't mix,
right?
Man. As bad as motherfuckers want the worlds to mix, but they don't mix,
the
man.
Trick. I feel like that's the trick. They tell us, and like, I feel like they let it go on. They know what's going on. They let it go on, and then they come clean up shop. You know what I'm saying? They let everybody talk about whatever on the records. They put it out. They promote it. They put money behind it so that everybody can, and their 3-year-old kid can sing it in the back seat, and then they be like, well, you know what? I think it's about time we lock you up for it now. You done made us enough money. Everybody paid? Everybody good? All right, let's go ahead and toss them in there.
For one, you can't be literally a fucking superstar. You know what I'm saying? We was like in the hood. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't. We was ghetto superstars, but we wasn't like on
traveling
TV
the world,
signing,
man. What?
I mean, selling out arenas and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I for sure, man, I don't even come around here with that shit. But you for sure can't be a superstar
and still,
like, you doing any of that
around,
shit.
Man, what?
Like, you know, and these motherfuckers be getting charged with bodies and shit,
bro.
Like,
bodies,
you know, like,
pounds,
nah, you can't do that, man.
The whole 9.
Yeah,
like,
man, you gotta know, and I think that shit boiled down to the people you got around you. You gotta have real dudes around you that's like, bro,
let me do it. No.
That shit. Or
you know, I hate to say that. I hate to say
I ain't want to tell y'all how to do a little 1-2 step,
know,
but
like you said, take it off the money, man.
Even checking you, like, bro, get them niggas away from you. That's on that bullshit.
Yeah.
Because you jeopardizing everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need a real dude around you instead of the nigga that's like, keep doing it. We gonna keep getting money. Niggas can't fuck with us. And nigga, we them niggas. Like, man, this shit is gonna crash and burn. Man. Like, you need real people around you that really care and give a fuck about you, not just around for the ride, trying to reap some benefits of standing next to you and look like the man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that all boiled down to. If some of these rappers was my mans, I'd have been told them, like, them niggas gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas that keep coming around, the murder squad guys. Hey, nah, man. Get you some damn security or something, man.
For real.
You can have one of them probably with you, and that got some sense in case shit pop off. You know, your case of emergency button. You know, you need that, but whole squad of just crazy young niggas that's on tip, man. Nah, man.
Man, making that transition, like, what's one of the biggest business lessons that you've learned?
Business. Ownership, man. Ownership so important. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of the things I was proud of. Like, I own my music, and I didn't even know I was doing that while I'm doing it. I can't say, like, I was like, I'm gonna come in this game and
I'm gonna own my masters. And
we just didn't have a way to get a deal. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting up money, and so technically I own my shit. Yeah. But by the time labels started hollering at me,
it was too late.
It was too late. Like, nah,
y'all offering what?
I'm making this and making that. Like, nah, like, y'all gonna take this to give me that? Man, hell no. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? So the importance of ownership is, like, that's why I be telling rappers, dude, you know, that be wanting a deal and all of that. Like, man, if you got fans and you got a catalog of music, you are in a great place, dude.
Work it.
You're in a great place.
Work it.
Build that shit up. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. You got 100 fans. You know what I'm saying? Do a show. Bring them 100 fans out. Perform in front of them. Sell them some merch. They gonna grow into 200-300 fans and keep doing it. You know, but so many dudes, they don't want to look uncool and perform in front of, you know, 100 people, 50 people. They like, I ain't gonna look lit.
Somebody told me that if it's 5 people on the crowd, you better perform like it's 5,000.
Hell yeah. I've had shows like that, like where we on the road as a group, and the show ain't do that good, and it's like a few people in there, and I'm like, y'all get y'all ass on the stage with us at least. You know what I'm saying? We gonna buy y'all shots. You know what I'm saying? Let's make the best out of it.
I like that.
We gonna make the best out of it, and we did our thing, because you don't know who's in this crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, you can't cheat this shit. We were just saying that before we got camera.
No, for real.
You can't cheat this shit. You gotta perform in front of the like crowd. You know. But yeah, ownership, man. Own your shit, man. And I didn't have my shit taken. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now, when you say taken, what do you mean by that, though?
Like my catalog taken from a deal.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I wanted to see what it's like to have a deal
and have that machine.
I wanted to see what am I really missing. You know what I'm saying? And I saw, like, okay, they doing this, they doing that. I just really went through, like, music college.
Yes.
You know, so.
What better way than to go with, like, an actual experience? You know what I'm saying?
And then you have a manager that's kind of with the program telling you missing out on this. And you're missing so much. Should be all game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, working the grid, working the budget.
Should be all game.
Working the loan. They be giving y'all loans when they give y'all these deals. Don't get it fucked up. You owe that money.
Don't get these advances and be like, it's ice time. No. You gonna be a broke motherfucker with some ice on.
I swear.
Gonna be at the pawn shop, man.
Chain will not be on the dresser, y'all.
No, man.
It will not be on the dresser.
You know, but I feel like nobody gave us this type of game.
Yeah, no, they didn't.
Yeah, because I didn't know, like, how this shit go. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a game where you damn near supposed to know going into it. Like, oh, you don't know?
Yeah.
Like, I remember we got signed to Jeezy. They like, who y'all PR and y'all DJ? Man, we ain't got none of that shit. So we looking around. Man, you be the
you do this. You do
we
that.
didn't know we supposed to have that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you damn near need a school before you even get into this shit. You know?
You about to make the school of payroll.
Yeah, man.
School of Giovanni.
Cause boy, you gonna get your ass
handed to
over,
you,
boy.
What?
It's part of the game.
It's part of the game, though, man. And I feel like more people need to know about what you're saying right now. More people need to have maybe a little starter kit of knowledge. Do your research. You know what I'm saying? Like before you get to just being excited that Sony calling or Republic or anybody
and 9
else.
times out of 10, if they calling you, not even 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, if they calling, you already making money. You already making money on your own.
Yeah.
You know, and they see it. They like, okay, how can I get a piece of that?
Yeah.
That's really what it's all about. Now, if you a artist that's like a Drake or somebody that you just pouring hits out of you.
Yeah.
You probably do need that big ass machine behind you. You know what I'm saying? But if you just a dude that's you getting a couple dollars, you got a fan base, man, keep building your fan base up and own your shit. You know, like I don't go with the trend, the sound. I don't know, man. It's like I get in a zone and it's damn near like something else pushing me. Something else controlling me to make the music, you know what I'm saying, and something else leading me.
No, that's
and
deep.
It's like I only like making music when I'm feeling like that.
Yeah, and
I'm not just pumping out songs like, oh, take 10 songs off the hard drive, that's the album. Like, nah, at this point, it's like I gotta be saying something. They gotta be special to me. Yeah, before I drop it.
But even you saying that, like I know that's your process, but that's even advice to the other artists out there, like. The music resonates, I think, even better when it comes from things like that. Yeah. When it comes from places like that, when it's energy attached to everything, and I feel like we damn near can feel that, Yeah,
nah, it's for a young dude coming up, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I get it, like, pump that music out, you know what I'm saying? Pump that shit out. But for me, I've been in it for a minute, so, I'm just only dropping basically, when my energy lined up with it. You know what I'm saying? When I got something to say and it's like, I'm just in a zone. I can't explain the zone. It's like everything I'm saying is just hitting and, you know what I'm saying? And ideas just pouring out. Like, it's the only time I like to make music and drop it for real.
Man, that brings me to our last question, man. If you have any advice, and I can't just say of being an artist, because I feel like I've asked you before and I've said, if you have any advice for any artists out there, like, nah, like, if you have any advice for fans of Payroll, because you're way bigger than an artist now. It's like, you're for real. You're an entrepreneur. You're a serial entrepreneur, and not only an entertainer, but a businessman. You about your business. You putting out movies. You have businesses in order. You know what I'm saying? You're a father. There are so many different elements that the world has been able and blessed to fall in love with. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to being a fan of you. So if you have any advice for just people who are fans of Payroll, what would that be?
Any advice? I would say, man, you gotta love yourself, man. You gotta be confident. You know what I'm saying? Like, we kind of taught to be like humble. Yeah. My first album was Get Money, Stay Humble, but at some point you gotta kind of be cocky. You gotta know you the shit. Yeah. Because if you don't know, the world gonna tell you ain't shit. Right. You gotta be strong enough to be like, man, fuck that. Y'all ain't hip yet. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe in yourself. But I think it all started with being confident. You know what I'm saying? You ain't confident, you ain't gonna really accomplish a lot. And confidence ain't got nothing to do with paper, your clothes, none of that. It's just, I don't know. You gotta build your mental up and just be strong, and then shit, go attack the world, man. In a positive way, not in a negative way.
Y'all heard them, man. For some of y'all, that's the only thing. That's the invisible line that's holding y'all back. That's like the one thing, is just the change of attitude. You have the resources, you have the accolades, you have everything that you need, the tools, but that confidence, if you could walk in the room and be a little bit more confident, if you could turn your light on a little bit more so people can really see what you have to offer the world, you could really change your situation. I really appreciate you pulling up to the show.
Appreciate you, man.
Payroll Giovanni, this is a legendary show, man. I felt really good going into this, and I feel like we really got through a lot of topics I wanted to talk about, and it was really a great show.
For sure, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.